Peace, everybody. What's good? This is our boy George Malachi Williams, and you are now tuned to New Media Today USA. Let's go. All right, everybody, look. Now, I did a quick analysis, a video, right, before this one about how AJ can beat Tyson Fury. I broke down a lot of AJ's strengths. AJ has very few weaknesses, so it was a lot of weaknesses that I can pinpoint, right, outside of him getting fatigued. Now, this video is about how Tyson Fury can beat AJ. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta have a counter argument. And let me tell you something, right? The old Tyson Fury, I don't feel would have been able to beat AJ. I mean, the guy who dances around the ring, move around like he's a welterweight when he's 6'9", 270 something pounds. I don't think that guy would beat AJ. I think he'll maybe frustrate him a little bit, but I think eventually AJ would catch him with a good punch or two, and, you know, get him out of there, or maybe win in a 12-round decision. But now, this version of Tyson Fury, the one that's training with Sugar Hill, the great Emanuel Stewart's nephew, R.I.P., rest in peace, Emanuel Stewart, and training with Sugar Hill at the Crunk Gym in Detroit, Michigan, right here in the States. This version of Tyson Fury is a whole nother monster. You see what I'm saying? Because at the Crunk Gym, right, with Sugar Hill, as passed down by legendary trainer Emanuel Stewart, the Crunk Gym teaches you how to. They train you to do knockouts. You see what I'm saying? They train you how when you throw your jab with conviction. When you punch somebody, you're trying to punch them like you're trying to punch through a brick wall. You see what I'm saying? All of that. Remember when Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder, and Beyonce said that Tyson Fury had pillow fists. That's because his gloves was flapping. He didn't have his fist all the way in his gloves, and he would just tap 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 tap. That is true. But notice when he fought Deontay Wilder that second fight, the pillow fists were gone. You know why? Because he changed trainers. He got with Sugar Hill. He got with Sugar Hill Steward. You see what I'm saying? And Sugar Hill told him, hey, listen, I'm going to show you how to sit on those punches. I'm going to show you how to throw that jab with power. I'm going to show you how to follow it up with that right hand. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to show you how to go to the body. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to show you how to throw that check left hook. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to show you how to throw a straight jab to the body. And so he showed him that. And you notice that when he fought Beyonce that second fight, Beyonce was looking crazy like, wait a minute. This can't be the same guy that I fought the first fight. Yes, Beyonce, it's the same guy you fought the first fight. But guess what? What you didn't understand was he had a different trainer. And if you stay, and the reason why I like this version of Tyson Fury is because the trainer, Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill is the only reason why I'm giving the Gypsy King a chance to beat AJ and maybe even stop him. I'm gonna tell you how. Tyson Fury is 6'9", 270 something pounds. AJ has never fought anyone that tall before. AJ has never fought anyone who has that long of a reach. You know what I mean? Because AJ has a long reach. He's 6'5". He has a long reach. You see what I'm saying? But Tyson Fury has a longer reach. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua is big. Tyson Fury is bigger. You see what I'm saying? And he's not this big, slow white boy that's moving around the ring like a zombie. No, Tyson Fury has excellent footwork. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not talking about the Tyson Fury who fought, I forgot the guy named Otto Wallen, the one he fought before he fought, the guy who cut him, gave him a real bad cut. I forgot his name. That's how irrelevant he is. But I forgot the guy's name. That's not the version of Tyson Fury that's trained with Sugar Hill. That's a different Tyson Fury. You see what I'm saying? That's a total different Tyson Fury. The one that's trained with Sugar Hill, he's showing Tyson Fury how to be front foot dominant. Not to fight off that back foot. We coming forward. You are a big man. Fight like one. You see what I'm saying? Listen, this guy's in front of you. He's smaller than you. You need to beat him like the little man that he is. Right. Now, I'm not saying that style is going to work against Anthony Joshua, because Anthony Joshua is a way better boxer than Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is a good fighter, but he's not a good boxer. Anthony Joshua is a great boxer and a good fighter. You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference. The Gypsy King is a great boxer and a great fighter. So you got two great boxers and fighters coming at each other with two different styles. Now, if I was Anthony Joshua, I'll be very weary of this version of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, the key to beating Anthony Joshua is this. You're 6'9", you have a long-ass jab the shit out of him. Bap, 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 jab him. Keep him on the end of that jab. Keep him on the end of that jab. You know Anthony Joshua is going to have to try to close the distance to get in. Now, he's going to try to go down and jab you to the body, He may try to do that, but then he's going to risk when he extend himself, he's going to risk something coming back at him. You see what I'm saying? So by you being the bigger man, use your jab. That's all you got to do. I.e., study Larry Holmes. That's all you got to do, Tyson. Study Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes had the best jab, probably in boxing. He had the best jab out of any heavyweight that I've ever seen, including Ali. I mean, when Larry Holmes threw a jab, he threw a jab. I would ask anyone who's watching this video, go study some old Larry Holmes films. Larry Holmes had a jab from Mars. He had a jab from Venus. Tyson Fury, all you have to do is jab the hell out of AJ. Now, you're going to have something waiting in the cut for him also. Because so when he try to come in, you crack him with that right hand. Bow. Now, they said you got pillow fists. That's what they say. But from the last fight I seen, there's nothing pillow about those fists from the Gypsy King. That guy can hit hard. You know, people said he had pillow fists because he wasn't taught how to really properly throw a punch, how to throw his jab with conviction. Now, what you guys got to realize is this. What gives Tyson Fury the edge is he's training with Sugar Hill. I would employ everyone from the UK, please study Sugar Hill. Or if not study Sugar Hill, study Emmanuel Stewart when he had Lennox Lewis. Remember when Lennox Lewis had a monster jab. Yes, we know Lennox Lewis didn't have no chin, but he only lost, what, two fights? I think he only lost 2 fights, something like that. But anyways, we know Lennox Lewis didn't have any chin, but he had a monster-ass jab. So now, this is what Tyson Fury is learning from Sugar Hill. He's learning how to work that jab. He's stepping with that jab. He's throwing that jab with conviction. AJ has never been in a ring with someone bigger than him. You see what I'm saying? And Tyson Fury can fight. He can box. Now, we know he'll get knocked down, but guess what? AJ can get knocked down too. And you can't come in there, and if AJ stepped to Tyson Fury as though this is going to be a walk in the park, as though this guy has pillow fists, I promise you, you want him to be pillow fisted that night. You want him to have his gloves flapping that night. You know why? Because if the way he's fighting now, the version of Tyson Fury that beat Deontay Wilder, I'm telling you, you don't want to see that guy. Because he has a mean streak, he's fighting nasty, he's coming. He's not going to be backing up. We're going to see who's going to dominate the front foot. What I mean by that is this: who is going to be able to impose their will and make the other guy back up? You know, because I think Tyson Fury is coming. You know, if you look at the Crunk Gym, Sugar Hill, the way they train, they come forward. Now, I'm not saying they just, like zombies just come forward. They do calculated risk, but what I'm saying is when Tyson Fury throw that jab, he throws it with conviction. Now, and he has a mean right hand. So when he catches that right hand, pop, i.e. asked Deontay Wilder. He was catching that right hand all damn night long. You see what I'm saying? So now, Tyson Fury does go to the body. You know, now I think that'll be I don't want to say a mistake with AJ because you don't want to get too close to AJ to allow AJ to let those combinations off. So I think that what Tyson Fury can do is this: play to his strengths against AJ, because AJ is a damn good fighter. You jab the shit out of him. You jab AJ so goddamn much that you make him, and you start getting those rounds in the bag. Don't go for no knockout. Just jab, jab, jab. 1, 2, bam, body, jab to the body, bam. Tyson Fury has a nice left hook also. And look at the Deontay Wilder fight. Tyson Fury has a nice left hook. So I would say this here: as long as Sugar Hill can bring out the best in Tyson Fury that we seen from the last fight, because we know his confidence is at an all-time high with the bomb squad, Deontay Wilder. We know that, right? But we do also know that AJ is a total different animal. So my advice to the Gypsy King is this: use your jab, fight front foot dominant, jab the hell out of jab the hell out of AJ. Tyson Fury has a very quick jab. He's not no slow, lanky, white dude. No. Tyson Fury moves around like a welterweight. He's quick. He's really, he has deceptive speed. He has good head movement. And I'm going to tell you another reason why I give Tyson Fury the edge. He is the master of feints. His feint game is serious. You see what I'm saying? You won't find nobody in boxing who can feint better than Tyson Fury. So now, if AJ can't get his timing down right with the Gypsy King, and the Gypsy King feint, and he set that jab up with the feint, bam, he can catch him. You know what I mean? Snap his head back. Okay, feint, bam, catch him. And now now Gypsy King understands distance also. So now if AJ come in too close, bam, and if he misses with that jab, he come that right hand, crack, and then he backs up, and then he resets. You see what I'm saying? That's all he has to do. I think if he does that, he'll make it very interesting. And then with Tyson Fury, and then if him and AJ get too close, because I think that AJ has a better inside game than Tyson Fury. All Tyson Fury has to do is tie him up, make the referee break the fight up, and make him have to reset again, and you start all over again, jabbing the hell out of him, jab him, go to the body, check left hook, bam, keep your guard nice and high. You see what I'm saying? Make AJ overcommit, because he's going to get frustrated. He's going to see that, man, I'm losing this fight. He's going to get frustrated, and that he can't get to you. And when he comes in there too close, keep your guard up, catch him with that right hook, bam, and then move, spin out the way. Because Tyson Fury has excellent footwork. So the key to Tyson Fury beating AJ, maybe even stopping him or winning in a decision, is going to be footwork, the jab, and your head and your feints. Your feint, use the feints to set up the jab. You use the feints to set up the jab. Everything's going to go off the feints with Tyson Fury. That's how he rolls. If he fights front foot dominant, and when you throw that jab, you throw it with conviction. You want to swell him up like you did Deontay Wilder. You want to swell him up. You're going to have to beat AJ up, but don't make it an inside fight game. Don't fight on the inside. If AJ get in there, you just tie him up. Tie him up, make the referee break the fight up, and you move on out of the way, and y'all have to reset. That's the key to the Gypsy King beating Anthony Joshua, right? Feint him to death, jab the shit out of him, keep that jab in his face, work the body, jab to the body, and keep those feints in there. Then when AJ get too close, you go ahead and you let off your combinations, because Tyson Fury is a good combination puncher, and then you move, spin out of the way. Because you know AJ is going to try to get in there to get close so he can get his shots off. You got to get out of the way so you ain't there. Keep your distance. You're 6'9". As long as you keep your distance, he can't come in there. That's going to be the key. That's why I say this is going to be a very interesting fight. The Gypsy King can win this fight easily against AJ. And I can see it playing out like that. Because he's taller, he's longer, he has footwork, he has feints, he has jabs, and he know how to box. You see what I'm saying? And he know how to keep fighters at bay. I'm saying the Tyson Fury that's training with Sugar Hill, that's the only reason. So I advise all my fans, all my beautiful brothers and sisters in the UK, and even in the States, I advise you to study Sugar Hill Steward. If you don't know how much on Sugar Hill, look at Lennox Lewis. Look at Emmanuel Stewart. Rest in peace, Emmanuel Stewart. Look at Emmanuel Stewart, how he trained his fighters. Because that's what you're going to get. You're going to get someone that's going to have a killer instinct. They coming, they not running, and they're going to fight. They're going to work behind that jab. They're going to use feints to set everything up. And then when they throw that punch, they're going to throw it with power, and they're going to throw it hard. And Tyson Fury, he's in excellent shape also. His conditioning, he can go. So that's going to be the key, Gypsy King, for you to beating Anthony Joshua and becoming undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Now, I'm anxious to see it. The fight is supposed to go down in the summer, according to Eddie Hearn. According to what's going on, the situation that's going on with Deontay Wilder in arbitration, that's not going to stop anything. This fight is going to be massive. It's going to be mega. We haven't had I don't think the UK has ever had an undisputed heavyweight champion. Never. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think so. Maybe Lennox Lewis might have had. Has Lennox Lewis had all the belts before? I'm not sure. I got to go back and check, guys. So I could be wrong. But I don't think that the UK has never had an undisputed heavyweight champion before. I don't think they have. So we're going to see what's up, man. Other than that, this is our boy George Malachi Williams signing out. Please like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel because we are trying to grow. Other than that, guys, peace.